Hey, how's it going? In this video, I'm going to show you how to scrape Google to build a list of websites who are accepting guest posts. And if you stick around until the end, I'll also show you the results. You're probably thinking, why would you want to do this? Imagine you run a pet website and you've got a couple of articles that you're struggling to rank on Google. If you write for other people who are authoritative in the space and have a lot of traffic and backlink to yourself in the article, your website will grow faster because other people are linking to you. That's the theory. So for this, we will need Hexomatic and we will need Google. I'm going to head over to Google now. I've already written out a search and I will explain to you why this works. The search here is our niche. In title, right for us. In URL, right for us. These are called Google search operators. If you know, you know. If you don't, you've probably never come across these in your life. They're kind of the things you find out when you get into SEO and scraping to define your search results. If you use search operators, you will get exactly what you need rather than just writing guest posts for pets or whatever. You'll get back fluff. This will give you back laser focused results to save you time in the long run. So in title, we'll search for everything called right for us in the title of the website. In URL is also right-for-us will return back everything including that in the URL. I hope that makes sense. So for example, here are the results. We've got rufflesnuffle.co.uk/right for us, which is right for us. And then in the title, we've got right for us, which is right for us up here in the title. So, and it's about pets. Google is very clever. It can understand what pets means. So it may be about a dog. It may be about a cat. They are a pet. As you can see here, right for us, we have got pet, cat, and dog. So this is within our niche, which is perfect. I now need to scrape this information. So I take this search and I go to Hexomatic and I put this in the keyword. Hexomatic will perform this Google search exactly like we did here, but it can scrape the information. If we were to build these out one by one, you would be clicking on 2,460 pages and it's not going to take you 0.27 seconds to do this, where Hexomatic will probably do this in a few minutes. We can return back 100 results. For this search, I'll do 20 results because it's just an example. What's clever about Hexomatic is we can go further than a Google result. We can start to do traffic insights. If we want to do a guest post, we want to do it on someone who is worthwhile. We don't just want to write a guest post on a crap blog which doesn't get any traffic because that's a waste of your time. We can build out further. Hexomatic will do a Google search. It will search for this here. It will bring back results 1 to 20, which will look like down to page 2. It thinks I'm a bot because I'm using Google search operators. And it will probably stop around here, so about 20 results. The country I'm searching for, this doesn't matter too much. Obviously, if you're in the UK like I am and you want UK blogs, maybe we can determine that by United Kingdom, but United States is fine. I normally use google.com for all my searches anyway. I get back the same results. Traffic insights. What we are doing here is we want to analyze the blogs in the URL here and understand a little bit more about them. So Hexomatic will do a Google search. It will then go to traffic insights. It will use the source URL, which it finds in the scrape. And then we can understand what kind of traffic insights we want. We can understand all traffic, global rank, country rank. These are important to understand if they are worthwhile us pitching to. I'm just going to select all for now. I'm going to continue and I'm going to run this scrape. If we go to log data, we can see the Google search has started. I'm just going to give us a refresh to see where we're at, and looks like the scrape is well on the way. So we can see here, Hexomatic, they've done the Google search, they've successfully scraped. And now the traffic insights have started. This will take some time. I'm probably going to pause it in a minute for this tutorial. But if we go to the results preview, and I'm going to export this to a Google Sheet, what we have here is a list of websites from search results 1 to 20, like our initial setup here. If you were doing this, I would suggest pulling from 1 to 100, just so you've got a bigger pool to work with. But for this example, 1 to 20 is adequate. You can see the URL, which is very useful. You could get a virtual assistant to contact these individually, or you could do a further scrape and get the email addresses and things like that for the founder of the website. Over here, we've got the title, we've got the cached URL, the domain, and now Hexomatic is finding the traffic information for these websites. We've got useful things here. This one here is particularly high traffic, 463,000. You can see the global rank. Rankings work in reverse. Obviously, number 1 is the best rank in the world. Anything higher is not as good. So you can see the global rank here is 150,478, which, you know, it's pretty good if you think about how many websites there are in the world. And you can see the country ranking is USA. Category rank in pets and animals. So this one is probably perfect to reach out to. And we've got a site description here of what they like, animal welfare. So you can start to imagine if you had search results from 1 to 100 and you had all of the traffic insights, you can filter by highest traffic first, disregard all the rubbish that you don't want, delete them off your list. Then you can get a virtual assistant maybe to contact these people one by one, offer them your guest posting services, get yourself a good article, write it, pitch it to them, get it ranking, and hopefully get more traffic back to your website. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment below on the YouTube video, and also drop me a subscribe. Thanks very much.